What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another Top 5 on this glorious Top 5 Friday. And guys, I'm so excited. We're getting through the 2010s and we've made it to 2013. Another stellar year in music history. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right to it at number 5. Joy to You Baby by Josh Ritter off of his album The Beast in Its Tracks, which is such a great record from start to finish. It's my favorite record by Josh Ritter, who's just an amazing singer-songwriter if you don't know him. But this album in particular kind of chronicles him going through a divorce and then getting past it and meeting someone new. And it's not really like a concept record or anything like that, but you can definitely feel emotionally the weight and the impact of that in most of these songs. And I love this track in particular because wrapping up the album or towards the end, it's sort of, it's just him finding joy and forgiveness and new love all wrapped in one. And it feels musically just like something that you've heard before, yet it's very new and fresh. I just love that guitar riff, that refrain that keeps repeating, that do-no-no-no-no-no-no. It's so nice. It's just like a warm blanket. And yeah, Joy to You Baby tonight. And that is my number 5. So now at number 4. Oceans by Hillsong United off of Zion. Man, this worship song I still think is one of the greatest worship songs of all time. It's different because, you know, it kind of uses the ocean as a metaphor for what it's trying to say, but it's really about faith and us putting our faith in God. And what an amazing song, the way that it builds and the chorus just being this huge thing that it builds up to. I mean, Hillsong, they're one of the best to ever do worship. Of course, there's so many other great worship teams out there like Elevation and Bethel Music, but Hillsong, man, and this track in particular, especially the vocals on here are just top notch, unbelievable, and will make you want to be a Christian if you're not already. But yeah, whether you are or you aren't, you cannot deny that this is musically just top notch and a top 5 song of the year. So that's my number 4. Now at number 3. State of the Art, A-E-I-O-U in parentheses by Jim James. Absolutely love this song, and it's one that I came to a little later on because I wasn't really a big fan of My Morning Jacket, and it took me a while to get into Jim James as a solo artist, but man, when I did, I was like, what have I been missing? Because he's so cool, and it's just one of these songs that builds very slowly, just with piano in the beginning, but then, man, when it gets to the ending, especially if you've seen a live version of this, do yourself a favor and check that out, and boy, does he go nuts live on this track. You know, getting his Flying V electric guitar and soloing out even longer, jamming it out. And actually, when he says the lights are going out, the lights always go out in the venue that he's playing. Just incredible. But whether it's live or on this recorded track, this is just such a cool, soulful, innovative track that I come back to a lot. And that's just my number 3. So now at number 2. Two Stone Pigeons by Please Please. Yes, another Please Please tune off of their first full-length album, LP. And this is the track off of that album, man. It's one that I listen to all the time. It's on my Night Grooves mix because it just has that perfect, like, the bass is really driving it. And but then you've got these synthesizers that sound both futuristic and a little bit 80s, but just like perfectly mixing retro with future. And of course, Dan Dixon's awesome vocals. And you know, the lyrics on this thing, which when you really listen to them are quite sad, but it's just so catchy and so danceable while also being like smooth and cool. It's just everything I love about Please Please in one track, and that's just my number 2. So now at number 1, Katya by John Leon Stanek IV. That's right. This is a song from my album, A New Hope, that came out in 2013. And I had to do it because, and I know, number 1, that's saying something, but this is my favorite song that I've ever written. And it has a lot to do with, it's written for my wife, and it's the only song that I've ever written in which the words and the music literally came at the same time. It was just, you know, and it came pure out of just pure love and adoration for this woman who I'm happy to say we've been married for over 12 years now and still going strong. And yeah, I ended up singing this to her when I proposed to her on the air at WUOG at UGA University back in 2011 now, or yeah, it was 2011. My gosh, crazy how time flies. But yeah, it's a tender ballad that it's my heart and soul on display for the woman, the girl of my dreams. And I'm still living my dream. And I love you, baby. So that's my number 1. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Let me know what your top 5 would be. And if you're so bold, leave me a top 10. And as always, we got top 5s every Friday, album reviews, so much more. Thank you for watching. And as always, Viva La Vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.